everyone, Toby from abletondrummer.com here. Ableton 12.12 just came out and it comes with a nice new expressive chord device, but I was missing a key feature. So to change between chord presets only is possible via importing MIDI clips, and it needs you to click and to drag and to drop something. And I thought I quickly changed this and changed and added a menu to the expressive chord device, which lets you select, automate and MIDI control presets, or the stock presets which it came from. You can get this obviously for free. Just follow the link in the video description here. So let me quickly explain. The expressive chord device is a device where you can load in a stack of chords, and then you can use your push or any other MIDI instrument or your keyboard, or your computer keyboard, sending MIDI notes in, and it's starting at C1. You can click on here as well and it will play you those chords. Some really nice chords. Presets are in here, and if you want to change those chord presets you got in here, you have a lot of different presets here. You can just MIDI map a MIDI controller to select this. You can use your push to cycle through those, so it's implemented in the push here as well. If the device is selected, it will show up all the different presets you got in here. So for example, if we go to techno, Detroit techno, we get some really nice different chords here which you can play via a MIDI note. So if you want to dive deeper, you can do that. Just keep watching the video. If not, just follow the link in the video description, get the device and maybe have a lot of fun with it. And if you want to dive deeper, let's go into how you can send over those chords you are generating in the expressive chord device over to a different device and then play those notes. Use those current hold notes you got in there and send those over to a different device here, or a different track, I mean, to play different chords here. So for example, if we have the expressive chords device here, which I'm now triggering via the drum beam from AFK Audio, and I just need to hit one pad because I got my melody trigger in here, which is set up to play different chords here, just to play different notes, and those different notes are being sent into the expressive chord device here. I have a note to chord device as well, which works a little bit different if you are interested in changing single velocities, for example. So, and now those chords are being sent over to this third track here, where we got a device called Synced Pitch Trigger, and this is receiving the notes from those chords. And something is wrong. What's happening here? I need to go back steps 4. Sorry, I just changed this. Here we go. Play those different chords. Maybe let's change the setting here to a different chord preset. So maybe select techno as well. It just works quite well. Now we're talking. And now those chords which are being triggered are being sent over to this device here called the Synced Pitch Trigger. I don't want to go too much into detail, but just to show you, you can see those different notes are being shown here as well. And now I can trigger those notes which are being generated by the chords. And then do it a little bit more musical. And then I could go via the new device here into a different chord setting, preset setting if I want to, and select just all of those different things here and just play those different chords but have the same setup. Really quickly and easy, a little bit generative you could say so, because you can send over those chords you are creating to different tracks and play different stuff with it. If you're interested in the synced pitch trigger, weird name, okay, I agree, but still the name is doing what it does. It syncs the pitch of MIDI notes you're creating somewhere and sends those over to the device, and then you can play this. Okay, cool. If you want to dive deeper into stuff like that, have a look on my homepage, abletondrummer.com. I have released over about 150 Max for Live devices, mostly about the topic performing live with Ableton Live. So if you're performing Ableton Live, if you're performing with Ableton Live, and if you have, really important, Max for Live, which is included in the suite or can be bought as an add-on towards standard. I have a lot of devices which are downward compatible towards 11 and 10 as well. It's all being pointed out on the selling pages. If you're interested in stuff, have a look. I have a chatbot as well I train on my devices. If you're looking for stuff, have a look there. Take care. Bye-bye.